Moving on to AUDUSD, we can see on the daily time frame that we've had that break of structure in towards the upside, and this is the current swing range that we are trading within. Now, from a market structure and liquidity standpoint, a liquidation of this low here and confirmation could be that next move in towards the upside. However, because of where the lows are and it is very close to the swing low and ascending highs, I would anticipate both of the highs getting taken out themselves. Maybe then see that break of the order flow where we can then look at trading it back up to some other major points of liquidity. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is for a 4-hour standpoint and for an opportunity to sell, I would like to see these highs here get taken, then see that confirmation, and then I'll be looking to scale in on any short positions. However, if we go down again onto the 1-hour time frame, we could then look at framing a trade idea on everything that we've spoke about from the daily and the 4-hour, with an intraday bias of a long position up towards these liquidity highs up here, at an absolute minimum this high, as there's still plenty of room for price to trade up higher. If we zoom in again on what we can see lower on the 1-hour time frame, technically we did see this demand zone break with a break and a close. However, on the 4-hour it was only a liquidation, and therefore if we do see a break and a close above this high, you could then look at even just setting a limit on that, trading it up towards the highs or just for a nice 1 to 2. If we move on to NZDUSD, we can see on the daily time frame that we've had that break of structure with our current swing range. We have now though had two internal breaks of structure down lower, so this bullish swing structure is looking less likely to cause the reversal up higher. We have also still got this supply zone that is in control, and any retracement into this could be the fuel to push price down lower again. As there is nothing here, I'm not convinced that this is the ultimate low, and maybe one more drive down lower to take out the swing low before then looking for any upside towards some other points of liquidity. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is we've had that break of structure in towards the downside. This is our swing high and this is our swing low. Now, similar to AU, this is all ugly and open liquidity that I'd like to see get taken before we see that next move down lower. The only thing I don't like as much about NU as AU is if we go down onto the 1-hour time frame, the price action is very choppy and not very nice. We had this 1-hour break of structure and our 1-hour swing range. This is obviously the liquidity that we would look to target, but we did see a break of the order flow, and on the 1-hour we did switch internally bearish for 2 breaks of structure before now switching bullish again.